you get this time? I'm smiling at the camera like I struck gold in a line. I got a box of comic books in the mail. Comic books in the mail. I got a box of comic books in the mail. Comic books in the mail. Let's do a YouTube show. Ooh, let's do a YouTube show. Turn the page, let it go. Let's do a YouTube show. Page by page we go, trading shocks and cheers. Every cover.
Live from YouTube, it's Friday Night with Comics!
And now, here is your host, Joe the Crazy Hungarian.
Well, not quite. Joe canceled tonight. He couldn't. He couldn't make the show tonight, so we switched it over to my channel. So tried to get the word out there over the past hour as much as I could that we're doing it here tonight. I would love to say that we have our regulars on the panel tonight. You know, the best of YouTube. We got Easy Comic Reader, Quentin Collins, Swag, Comic Book Collecting Quest, and yeah, so far nobody's shown up. So it is. I've also put out invites to Micah the Graphic Man, Higgy Pop, Dr. Silver Age, and Shannon. Would love to see those guys on a show together again. And crickets. So you're stuck with me for at least for now. I'll do the best I can. Once again, I am. It's just me. So, but as long as they're not here, I can show you what I made today. Right? I made trading cards. I got Crazy Hungarian, myself, Easy Comic Reader, Quentin Collins, Swagda, Comic Book Collecting Quest, and Razor Comics. How'd he get in there? Oh well, I made this for Razor last night. He's into Garbage Pail Kid collecting. Which gave me it turned out so well that gave me the idea to do a set for this show. Live from YouTube, it's Friday Night Comics. And so I have comics to show. Gonna go slow. Hey Gary, Steven Spock, hi guys. Thanks for being here. And yeah, it's the weekend. I didn't have much notice. I started earlier than Joe usually does, and it is 4th of July weekend, right? I heard the first neighborhood fireworks going off just a few minutes ago. They start early around here. But anyway, I'll show you some of the stuff I got in this week. These first two will be going into my personal collection. I got Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos 12 center, number 43. Cool reflection cover. Does have a little corner missing right there. And somebody wrote in a date up here, but I got most of it off. You can barely see it now. And that's pretty good. I like this one. It's in nice shape. I got 2 books from this guy, and then I had to go help my mom, and I never got back to the show. So I had to pay up for these because of the shipping. But also got Sea Hunt, number 7. This one's in really nice condition. Nope, these are ones I bought. Off of the Whatnot. Oh, and speaking of Whatnot, they're changing things over there, so I'm not sure how things will be working in the future, because I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get cheap comic books from them anymore. They're doing away with flat rate shipping on the platform. Sometime in August, they're changing their shipping parameters. So my understanding is you used to be able to get a flat rate shipped on there for like $9 and something. And they're going to change it to $7 is something for the cheapest rate, but you can only do 5 pounds, up to 5 pounds, and after that it goes to priority mail shipping rates. So they're saying it's cheaper because it's cheaper than the 9 something, but it's not, because you'd only be able to get half as many comics in a box. So I weighed some last night to see where it would come out to. So instead of $9 to ship a flat rate box, it's going to cost like $15 to ship the equivalent of a flat rate box. So, my profit margins have been very low, so that might kill that as a supply for me. It all depends on what the seller does. So they may even just stop doing dollar books on there. So I don't know what that means for the future of my show. We'll have to just wait and see, I guess. I may have to start charging a little something for shipping, just to make up the difference, and see if that works. If they continue to sell dollar books, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Also, this week I got a box of digests in, and these are fun. These are in nicer shape than my last box of digests. About half the box is Archie, and about half the box is Richie Rich, with a few other ones thrown in. So this is Archie Andrews, Where Are You? Comics Digest number 6. So that's pretty early as far as digests go. This is 1970 something. 1978. And the early ones are more fun. I tried to get, he had a lot of them. I am one of us. Hello. Hey, Beckerman. He had a lot of these, but I tried to get either double digests or early ones. So that was an early one. Here's a double digest for cheese, double digest 37. Quite thick. There's another double digest, number 44. And if anybody wants to come on the show, let me know. I will post a link in the chat. I don't care. If somebody's, being obnoxious, we can just kick them out. And I got some Harvey ones. I got Richie Rich Vacations Digest, number 2. I used to buy some of the Richie Rich Digests. I had most of the early Harvey Digests. And then I think right around then is when I stopped buying Harvey and got into the other, more superhero stuff. So, but I used to have the first 1 or 2 issues of most of the digests that Harvey did. This one is a little bit later, $1.25 cover price, and a lot thinner, but it's a Christmas cover. Richie Rich Digest, number 5. And there's number 4. And here is the only DC Digest that was in the box. This is the only DC Digest the guy had. DC Special Blue Ribbon Digest, Number 6 from 1981. It is Ghosts. And it's got 17 stories in it, it says. Got the back cover with Phantom Stranger and Dr. 13. So that's cool. And here's one that I think is pretty rare, actually. Dennis the Menace Comics Digest #1 from Marvel. So when Marvel was doing the Dennis the Menace comic, which had news stories in it, they were also doing these digests, which I believe were all reprints. But so that's cool. It's got a Hulk ad on the back of it. I like them. I can't read them anymore because the print's too small. Jughead Jones Comics Digest #3. I was paging through this one a little while ago. It's got a Jughead had his Captain Hero story in it. The art on that is pretty cool. Can find it here. Attack of the Monster Machines. And here's Jughead with Archie #49. And I'm going to go slow in hopes that somebody else shows up. Archie Annual Comics Digest #49. The Archie Annual started out as a regular size issue and then became a digest. And then in later years it was printed more than once a year, so it wasn't really an annual, even though they still called it that. Archie Andrews, What Are You? #16. Jughead Jones Comics Digest #21. And here is a Golden Comics Digest. It's the only one that the guy had of these. It's got a Woody Woodpecker cover. I'm not sure what number it is. Number 32. So this has Woody Woodpecker, Oswald, Andy Panda, Space Mouse. Looks like all Walter Lantz characters in this one. So. A couple more Richie Rich $1 Million Digest #3. #10. And a Dennis the Menace Pocket Full of Fun. This is #50. And I think he had a couple more of those, but I got outbid on those. And I got Jughead with Archie #50. Messing up my stacks here. Just trying to keep the different kinds separate. Failed miserably. There we go. John Joke Book Comics Digest Annual #3, y'all. all those pages for 95 cents. Legion of Comics, hello. They're just hanging out, showing some comics that I got in this week. None of the regulars showed up so far. Here's Archie's Double Digest, number 21. Which is really going to make it awkward if I have to walk away to take care of my mom. But whatever. Number 17 of Archie Andrews, What Are You? Another Archie Annual. This is number 48. Betty and Veronica Double Digest, number 6. Oh, cool. Richie Rich $1 Million Digest, number 4. I think I might have had that one when I was a kid. Digest Stories, number 1. I know I had this one. $1 Million Digest, number 1. $1 Million Digest, number 2. Probably had that one also. Little Archie, number 40, Comic Digest, Christmas cover. Usually pick up Christmas covers if I see them, no matter what it is. So, another Little Archie, this is number 23, also a Christmas cover. Jughead Jones, number 27. Richie Rich Digest, number 10. Dodo Bird. Richie Rich, number 8. Richie Rich $1 Million Digest, number 9. $1 Million Digest, number 3. I pretty much picked up all the Harvey Digests that he had. Richie Rich Digest, number 3. Because as long as I've been doing this, I just had never had the opportunity to pick any of them up before. I hadn't seen them anywhere. So if he hadn't had those, I probably wouldn't even have bought anything from him. But I bought the Archies too and the oddball ones just to make it worth my while. Archie's Double Digest, number 18. Nice and thick, back when they were really thick. Another Little Archie, this is number 26. And not to worry, we're getting close to the end of the digests. $1 Million Digest, number 4. Number 13 of Richie Rich. That one looks like it's got maybe some water damage on it. Although, it's just the way they made it. They started doing them with paper covers instead of the thicker cardstock covers. And then so it got that wrinkled off the spine. Richie Rich Digest, number 4. Digest Winners, number 14. Number 13. And number 10. And there's another thick double digest, Archie double digest, number 9. How thick those were. Archie Comics Digest 70, Christmas cover. Hey, Higgy Pop! Happy 4th, my friend. Jughead with Archie, number 26. I did send you a link on Instagram if you want to hop on. Archie's Double Digest, number 17. Richie Rich Digest Stories, number 14. Digest Winners, number 12. I don't quite understand why they did so many different titles when they were all basically the same thing. Instead of just, having more issues of the same title. But, of course, for years, that's the way they did it. Richie Rich Digest, number... Oh, it's number 1. Digest Stories, number 16. $1 Million Digest, number 5. So, yeah, I kind of probably overbought on the digests, but they don't come up that often. Archie, number 98. Yeah, but the thing is they, like most of the digests only came out quarterly, so they could have easily made it a monthly title and just had the same numbering, Archie Andrews, number 20. And here's another Christmas one, Archie Comics Digest, number 64. Little Archie Comics Digest 18. Jughead with Archie, number 62. All right. Last little pile of the Harvey Digest. You got Digest Winners 11. Hey, Comics Embrace. Holiday Digest number 3. I had most of this series when I was a kid. I think this is like the one that I kept buying after I started getting into superhero comics because it was Christmas stories. So. Richie Rich Treasure Chest number 1. I don't remember this one, so that's probably the one series I wasn't getting. It came out a little later. $1 Million Digest number 1. Number 6. And number 7. So I think there must have been 2 different versions of $1 Million Digest, because this is the series that came out when I was a kid, but then this one was a number 1 and looks like a later one. This has got a $1.25 cover price, so they must have actually rebooted one of those. Yep, all the time I've been doing this, I've never found Richie Rich any of the Harvey Digests, so I grabbed them when I saw them. Archie's Double Digest, number 34. Another really thick one. Number 29. Baseball cover, also very thick. Archie, number 56. Archie's Double Digest, number 12. And last digest that I got was Little Archie, number 14. So yeah, got a nice box of digests in. Majority of those will be on sale tomorrow. Including the Ghosts DC one. Sorry, I just gotta take the time to get them off the table here so I can make room for other stuff. Normally I'd end it around there, but nobody else showed up. It's just me. So here we are. Yep. Here it is, number 6, DC Special Blue Ribbon. Also got this, the Menace number 1. So yeah, there's some cool scores in there if you like that kind of stuff. And just in case you're not tired of Archie, the guy also had a few comic books, regular sized, that he was running at the same sale. So this is Jughead 160. Obviously, it is in extremely poor shape, and I will laminate the cover and save it. But, so that one's for me. Archie Giant Series number 200, World of Archie. So whoever had these was probably a little bit into the anniversary issues. I see there was a few anniversary issues in the digests as well. This is Archie 199. It's got some bad staining on the cover. You're not supposed to eat them, Jerry. Oh, and here is Pep, number 338. Archie's Pals and Gals, number 67. Pep, number 336. Yeah, me too, Library. I always thought that was interesting. For a long time, I always wondered if that was like somebody the artist knew, or, if it was somebody they were drawing into the story. But I think it was just random pretty girls, basically. Another Archie Giant 468, World of Archie. It's got some fake Star Wars figures down here in the corner. Jughead 274. Archie and Me, number 102. This cover was actually on one of the digests as well. That was kind of funny. A Jughead 283. Only thing wrong with Pop's 50 cents burgers is their 80 cents. Jughead 277. Laugh Comics 323. Life with Archie 201. And the one superhero comic I got from the guy. Marvel Presents number 3, Guardians of the Galaxy. All right, that's about one box down, but I got 2 more. Ooh. Let's see. Flute Snoot is the professor. Who is the janitor? Nope, I can't remember. So we got this box in this week. There's a whole mess of Justice Machine. About half the box is Justice Machine. I did have some of the innovation ones, but I sold them in last Sunday's sale. I think it was last Sunday, Saturday or Sunday. Mr. Svensson, that's right. So we got Justice Machine number 1 from Comico. See how much of a run is here. Here's number 2. Yeah. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. So far, so good. Haven't missed an issue yet. Number 6. Number 7, To Do or Die. Number 8, Demon Madness. I don't know. That's what we're finding out right now. So far, so good. We haven't missed an issue. There's number 9. Number 10. Number 11. Here's number 12. Anybody know how many issues are in the series? Number 13. Definitely looks like we got a run. Number 14. 29. Huh? Yeah, might be enough here to go that high. Number 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. I think we might do it. Number 20. 21. Statue of Liberty cover, number 22. 23. 24. 25. They'll probably be missing like the last issue. That's what usually happens. Number 26. Hey, Jackson. Yeah, Joe couldn't do the show tonight, so we're doing it on my channel. And when we do it on my channel, I start at 9. We get more people watching that way. Number 27. The only reason we start so late on Joe's channel is because he's usually at work, and that's the earliest he can get on. So, number 28. And by golly, we do have all 29 issues. So, complete run. That's cool. Number 29. I didn't even know that when I bought the box. I just saw there was like half the box was Justice Machine. So cool. Cosmic Power number 5. Morgue. I don't even know who Morgue is. DP7 number 2. So this is just what was in the rest of the box. Empire number 2. Pretty cool cover. Hey, Diabetic Superman, hello. I just got done going through all those Richie Rich digests, if you wanted to look at them before they go up for sale tomorrow. Mystery Incorporated. This is 1963, number 1. Second copy of that. Herculoids, number 7. From Dynamite. Number 6. Here's number 5. And yeah, nobody else has showed up. So if anybody wants to jump on, I'll be happy to post the link. Just let me know. Number 4. Of course, I started an hour early, and they didn't get much time that we were switching channels. I think they started at Innovation, but I might be wrong. Number 3. I've been wrong a lot lately. And number 2, no number 1 though. Legion of Supervillains, 1 shot. Uncanny Avengers, number 22. Mutant X, number 10. That's a fun series if you've never read it. I remember getting the first maybe dozen issues or so when it came out. Uncanny Adventures, number 21. Psylocke and Archangel, Crimson Dawn, number 3. Number 2. Contest of Champions, number 5. Number 4. Number 3. Number 2. And again, no number 1. That's typical for the flat rate boxes. DP7, number 5. Number 4. And number 3. Yeah, some may, some not. I don't think Joe's going to show up tonight. That's why we switched it to my channel. But I did think somebody else would come on. All right. Another box. Oh, this was the Legion of Superheroes box. So this is going to be kind of crazy. I tried putting them in order by series when I was sorting through them, but I haven't looked to see which ones I need yet. I got Tales of the Legion, number 316. Legion of Superheroes, number 1 from 1984. This is number 2. Number 3. And it's worth mentioning, I've mentioned it before, but there is a new Legion series coming out this fall. Might be good, depends on the writing. Number 37. They're probably babysitting their dogs because of all the fireworks going off. Number 38. But like I said, we did start an hour early with only about an hour's notice and changed channels. Plus, it's 4th of July weekend, so, you know. I might be the only one stuck at home. Number 39, that's a cool cover. Number 40, Starfinger. There's the rest of him, number 41. And number 42, when we find out that Laurel Kent is a manhunter. Number 43. Number 44, one of the stupidest written comics I have ever read in my entire life right there. Very boring. And then we got another series. This is number 11. Number 12. Number 13. Number 14. Number 15. $16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21, The Quiet Darkness. All right. Come on. Don't do that. There we go. All right. Number 22. Number 23. Looks like Lobo's on there. Number 24. $25. Yeah, this one's like 1992. So 26 is from 1992. So this one's a 90s series. 27. It's the team of Giffen and Tom and Mary Beerbaum. They worked together for a long time, so I forget who did what. Not seeing credits. Number 28. It's okay. In my opinion, the Legion series, for the most part, got worse as they went along. The more modern they are, the worse they are. But here's another one. This one is from 2005, Legion of Superheroes. I don't think I've read any of this one, so I can't talk about this one. It was written by Mark Waid, so it might be pretty good. It's number 1. Number 2. Yeah, I like the older ones, but I still collect the other ones. I just have never gotten the whole series together to go ahead and read them. Number 3. Number 4. And I know some of the later series, like when they were in Adventure Comics, in the more modern version of Adventure Comics, I know that was like by Paul Levitz and stuff. So that series should be pretty good too. Number 5. Number 6. And number 8. We're missing 7. Number 9. Wizard Book of the Month. Number 10. $11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 'And then we have another restart in 2010. This is the one that's written by Paul Levitz, at least one of the ones that were written by Paul Levitz. This is number 1. And this is, I believe, a Jim Lee variant or a B cover. It's also number 1. Number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. 7. Number 8. Number 9. Someone's at the door. Number 10. Who could it be? Let's see, boys and girls. It's Razor Comics. Hey, Ray.
What's up, broski? Sorry I'm late, man.
Hey, no problem, buddy. Nobody else showed up, so just you and me, I guess.
I see that. Hey, the way I like it. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. How you doing? Where you at? What did I miss?
I showed a bunch of lame Archie digests. Oh, you like Archie? Never mind. I showed a bunch of Archie digests and some Harvey digests, and I'm just going through some flat rate boxes I got. But like the first one was Half Justice Machine, and this one like is in like entirely Legion of Superheroes from like all over the place, different series. And for some reason, it is not showing me a way to shift the
Can you hear me all right?
yeah.
All right, hang on. I'm going to change something here. I'm having some issues. The Bluetooth did not.
Razor has issues. Who would have thought? For some reason, it's not letting me change the panel format on here. I've never ran into that problem before. Huh. Let me get rid of the intro, see if that makes a difference. Well, let's try. No, it's not letting me change anything. Oh, there. Let me make me big. Usually, I have some pretty cool options for sharing. Oh well, for right now, we'll just keep going. Legion of Superheroes on 11. I'm almost done with the stack anyway. Number 12. Number 13. Number 14. Number 15. Number 16.
That's way better.
And there you are. You're back. And it's not letting me bring you on. It's letting me replace me with you.
It's late night after hours. I'm your host. What it do, comic book gurus? I'm taking over for Rob C.
Share media, light mode, full screen mode. Oh no, not that. Oh my, never saw Razor look so big on my screen before.
What's up, guys? Happy 4th of July, everybody. Gary Woods, I Am One of Us is here. Library 8878. Who we got here? Gary Woods again. Diabetic Superman. I missed that guy. Haven't seen him for a while. Who else is in the chat? The Jackson Roy Kirk, OG, triple OG. As we keep scrolling and as cheap Rob fixes his side. Who else we got here? The library, laughing, having a good time. Everybody's having a good time. Man, yeah, a lot of people here tonight. Awesome. Good job. Gary Woods.
There's 10.
Higgy Pop was here. Steven Spock. Nice. Beckerman. Hey, look at you, man. Hanging out, having a good time. Well, what's up, guys? Evidently, I'm your host, Ranger Comics. It's Friday night, 4th of July. And we're just hanging out, man. Just being nerds, you know. Nerds being nerds, man. That's all we're doing here. I'm in the kitchen, sweating my ass off. We're about to cook dinner. And we got Funko Pops for sale back there. See that? That's the wall of Funko Pops. $1.70.
Wall of Funko Pops.
Yay! Here we go. You want to look at the Funko Pops? So we need comic book money. Tomorrow is 4th of July sale. Samurai Comics has the dollar sale. All the new comic books, $6 and less. And we're raising money. So please smash the like and give to the super chat. Make sure it's a hashtag Razor so that way Rob knows where those funds are going to be relocated to. What's up, Rob? Where'd you go, man? Are you coming back? What the hell?
The only way I can come back is get rid of you. If I do
All right,
this,
I'll come
I don't
back.
understand what's going on.
How about I get out of here? How about I'm the problem? That's what it usually is. It's usually I'm the problem.
Well, usually there's like an option so that I can, just like StreamYard has, where I can do like picture-in-picture and stuff.
Hey, well,
And
you know what? Go ahead.
It's just not here.
Why don't you finish showing your books, man? And I'll chill back here.
Okay. That bothers me. I've never had this problem before.
I'll come back out.
I always say how cool EV Mux is. It sucks tonight. And here's the annual from, I think it's that series. And then the new 52 version of Legion of Superheroes. There's number 2. And then we have the Bendis run that everybody hated, number 2.
Only guess who has issues. Who guessed it? Yeah, exactly. Right? I one of us.
Yeah. Number 3.
Yo, Gary, raise the library.
And number 4.
Nice.
And that was the end of the Legion books, but there were.
All right.
I did have a few more books. That was from a different seller that I just threw into the same box. So,
Rob, what are we gonna do when Flat Rate goes away?
Pray. No, I'm thinking that I may have to charge like for shipping like $5 a shipment or something, just to help cover the increased costs. It's not like they would have to pay for all of the shipping, but a little bit.
Right.
I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. A lot of it's going to depend on how the sellers handle it and what they do.
Yeah.
If my main supplier just goes away and stops doing dollar books, then I might be done, because it would be hard for me to find enough books.
Yeah.
Cheap enough
right.
to continue doing it. But Little Max, number 61, a Joe Palooka magazine. Whatever that means. Hanna-Barbera Cave Kids. Not sure what number this is. I think it's like 5 or 7 or something. It's also incomplete, I found out when I was looking through it, which pissed me off. Sex Funny Friends featuring the General. This is number 51. The bird is on the General's hat, falling in love with his emblem on his hat there. It's kind of weird. Sergeant Rock, number 341. Oh, I would still have a channel. I had a channel before I started selling shows. But I just wouldn't be able to do sales like like I've been doing. All Out War, number 6. Biga Boys. Not sure what number this is either. I think it's like the number 2 or something. Reggie and Me, 57. Just in case you didn't already have enough Archie tonight. Valor, number 20. And some Commandees, number 21. Number 28. Number 44. Number 58. And this was a cool cover. Captain America 601. Loved the old triangle shield. Arak, number 5. Number 9. Captain America 379. X-Man number 8. And Warlord number 38. And that was my last book in that box. And I have now shown everything that I had planned on showing tonight, but I thought people would show up.
That's actually loud,
So, going to switch over to Ray and see if I can figure out this stupid problem. Come on, you can do it. There he is. And Random Reads just came in. Hey, Random.
Hey, Random Reads. All right, so it's my turn, right?
Yes, sir.
All right.
And
so let's see. How can we do this? Let me see. Let's figure out a way. How do we do this? All right. Just do it like this. So, what we're going to flip through today, ladies and gentlemen, is a stack of some Rick and Morty goodness. Rick and Morty all day. Rick and Morty season 9 is underway. Me and my daughter have been binge watching the season 9, the last 4 new ones that just came out. I'm a huge Rick and Morty fan. So, we're going to flip through some goodness, right? First thing I'm going to hit you with is something that's going to be hard to find when it comes to Rick and Morty. This is a polybagged Canadian promo. Rick and Morty, Sunday, June 20th. It's polybagged. If you guys want to look it up, okay, you see it was printed in Canada. Now, there's a couple of them. There's an American version. There's a Canadian version. American version, I never doesn't have this. And this one has the print in Canada. It's the promo. Boom. Hard to find for the TV show. Sick cover, bro. Next book up. Rick and Morty Jaguar. This is issue 1. This is my favorite. One of my favorite characters. Pickleman. I'm gonna kill you, Pickleman. So this is Jaguar. This is issue 1. Rick and Morty Jaguar. This is cool because you got Pickleman up here in the top. You see the Pickleman just up there chilling, right? Jaguar, and then you got the Jaguar cover with the eyes. That's his name. Get it? Get Jaguar, and then it's all right. You guys will get it later. Next book up. I Hate Fairyland. This is the end game. I got a couple of them. So you got the matching covers, right? You got the Fuck Fairyland and I Hate Fairyland. This is the Scotty Young goodness right here. If you guys are not reading this, you need to check it out. The reason why I love I Hate Fairyland and the reason why I don't like Scotty Young is because Scotty Young is not really good when it comes to superheroes, but really good when it comes to this story right here. I Hate Fairyland. The little baby characters work really well with the storytelling of the fantasy land. If you haven't read it, basically what it is, a girl wishes that she is in fairyland, right? She gets sucked into fairyland, okay? She's got to get a key to get out of fairyland. Well, fast forward 32 years later, and she's now 38 years old, and she's still stuck in fairyland. Cut to issue 1 of I Hate Fairyland. And that's how it starts. And that's why you get all the gruesome adult kind of funny humor. So check it out. I Hate Fairyland, one of my favorite reads. Next book up, Rick and Morty, Dungeons and Dragons, #1, D&D, bro. I mean, do we got to explain anything more than that other than it's D&D, bro. So check it out. Okay, you got the little D&D action on the Rick and Morty cover. Real kind of, what's that, anime-ish style, right? You all right? You okay with everybody? Good?
Yeah.
All right, checking on you, gotta look out for you. Rick and Morty, we have the, I think this is the Summer and Jerry. So you got Summer and Jerry on the cover, little Summer and Jerry card. Okay, we got a little I Hate Fairyland, issue number 11. On the I Hate Fairyland, she got a little spatula, kicking ass here. Pick it up, read them. Even if you got to read them online, it's a great story. This is number 10, Peach Momokos. Got some Peach Momoke on I Hate Fairyland, sick cover. And then we're going to hit you with some Rick and Morty presents Mr. Meeseeks. Mr. Meeseeks. I'm Mr. Meeseeks. There you go, Mr. Meeseeks. I'm Mr. Meeseeks. Rick and Morty #1 presents. You got Rick and Morty presents Unity, right? Unity is the hive mind. So what Unity does is that she controls a whole planet, right? So Rick dates her. That's awesome. I wish I can date a whole planet because I would if I could. Rick and Morty. This is what number is this? This is number 34. So this is Rick and Morty number 34 from the original run. So volume 1 of Rick and Morty. So low print. And then you got Rick and Morty #1 from volume 2. Sick cover. Then you got Rick and Morty presents Snuffles, man. Snuffles goes to war.
Did it. I
Got
got
it to
it.
work? Yes. And that's perfect because that was my last one on that stack. Perfect timing. Look at that, man.
I'm back to
Perfect
us both
producing
on
right
the
there.
screen anyway. I still can't see where I can make one person bigger than the other and stuff. That's just not showing up.
So have you talked about the whatnot thing?
Yeah, a little bit. I just said that they were doing away with the flat rate shipping and that they were advertising it as the price being lower, but for comic books you'd only be able to ship about half the books. So
Right.
Yeah, so it's going to double the price of shipping for me, not to send books out, but to bring books in.
Have you come across any streams yet where the sellers are talking about it?
Yeah, I mean the main one that I buy from, they were talking about it, and nobody really knows what's going to happen until it starts happening. They did source smaller boxes because they can only ship up to 5 pounds. Like it's up to, what was it, $7 and something, I think you told me.
Right. Yeah.
So they can ship up to 5 pounds for that, which is around 20 comics. 25 comics, according to my scale. And that's only about half of what normally would fit inside a flat rate box.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, bag and boarded.
So the price of the flat rate for the same amount of comic books, you're basically going to have to pay like $15 instead of the $9 or $10.
Who do you think messed it up? Was it comic book people that messed it up, or do you think it was like the guy selling fucking ice skates and
Yeah, I think
packaging
it's
that
the
with?
guy like selling like rocks and ridiculous heavy stuff, and then putting it in a flat rate box and being like, well, it's under 70 pounds, um,
The fucking guy selling rocks fucking up everybody.
yeah, but unfortunately that, the shipping rates already went up this year, and that, coupled together with this, because my profit margin is so small already, because I pay basically $1 for the comics. I sell them for $3, but I have to pay for the shipping to come in and the shipping to go out of that
Right.
extra $2. So, usually I make 30% less, or I make 30% profit, I believe, on the books. And plus I also have the books that don't sell, right? So you have to figure those in there as well. So, but for every shipment that goes out, I usually keep about 30%, I think, by the time I paid for shipping both ways.
That's going to affect
and
the claim
cost of the
sales.
comics. Yeah.
Those whatnot claim sales that live off those, because that's what they, not just
Yeah.
the flat rate
Yeah,
sales, but the claim
that's all
sales.
they do is flat rate boxes. So it's going to be interesting to see how the different sellers handle it. What I don't understand is flat rate shipping still exists. Why didn't you just raise what it costs instead of screwing around with all the different rates and whatever? Why didn't they just charge the
Raise the price.
$15-$20 that people pay at the post
Yeah.
office?
Yeah, just raise the rates.
Yeah, it's weird that they just kind of messed with everything instead of changing it,
That's
And of course
kind
you
of
have to ship, and of course they have to ship through them, so there's no using like pirate ship or anything like we do. So,
Yeah.
Hey Ron.
Well, that's
So,
how we
yeah,
started. We introduced ourselves to whatnot through the flat rate boxes 3 years ago, basically.
Well, yeah, I mean, the regular shipping, you just feel like you're getting ripped off because it's charging you shipping every 3 or 4 comics, and it doesn't cost that much to ship them, and the seller doesn't get that money. It goes to whatnot, right? Because the seller never even gets control of that money. They never even see it. They don't even, half the time, they don't even know what you're paying for shipping.
Yeah.
They're not doing flat rate shipping. So it's not the seller's fault. It's whatnot going, oh, look at all the money we're making off of off of shipping because these idiots are paying too much, right?
Yeah.
Or it could be the post office. They've been
cracking down,
crying again that they don't make any money, which is ridiculous. But it's not the sellers. It's either whatnot or the post office.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wish they did. If that was the case, they'd just go to the post office and say, okay, we're not going to use you anymore, and go make a deal with Pirate Ship, right? Because it still ships through the post office.
Yeah, no, right. It's not like
all they'd have to do is integrate with Pirate Ship's system to print the labels out through them instead of, I did see one show. Hey, Surf. I did see one show the other night where they were talking about it, the Why Not Whatnot show with Flat Earth Santa and some other people on it. They talk about selling on Whatnot and stuff. That's their whole platform. And they were talking about it. And one person that was on there said that if you set up a business account with USPS, you actually get cheaper rates, even cheaper rates than what Pirate Ship does.
Well, another cool thing about the flat rate boxes,
what you have to do to qualify for as a business either. So
right. But I think a good quality of the flat rate box that us comic book people are going to miss out on. See, what Gemini mailers, the other method that we mail out with is basically Gemini mailers, right? When you think about it.
Yeah.
And the Gemini mailers are built specifically to house, a comic book. Of course, there's the magazine ones or whatever, but it's built for shipping of a comic book. With flat rate boxes, those are free, right? For one, you can pick those up. You can order them online. You can go to your local. I go to the local post office. They're stacked with them. I can literally just grab a stack of them, which I grabbed 4 of them the other day. So you can go to your local post office, grab them, order them online. They're free. Not only that, but the dimensions of a medium flat rate box is such that it's almost perfect for comic book packaging. Whereas now you don't have to buy Gemini mailers. You can package it in a flat rate box. And then if you want, you can put a little bubble, so that way it's completely flush along the edges. But it's built, the dimensions wise, to house a stack of comics. It's perfect. So you lose out on, now you have to buy more supplies because now your supplies
you got
are
to buy
free.
boxes instead of use the free ones.
Exactly.
And plus, you have twice as much labor because if the person's buying the same amount of comics, now you have to ship 2 boxes instead of 1 box.
Bingo. And then you're I don't know if they got an inside deal with Gemini or something now, but yeah, you have to recycle your Geminis or buy other boxes now, or use a priority shipping. Either ways, they're not free. So, and plus the dimensions are you're losing out on that perfect box of comic books. So yeah, man, it's kind of like a 2-for-1 that you're losing out on.
Yeah, it's got to suck for the seller, especially the ones that have built their reputation on doing flat rate shows.
Yeah, and it's a good way to get rid of a lot of your inventory. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the woman that I buy for, they sell thousands and thousands of comics every year doing a dollar show. They do at least $2 shows a week. They have 9 up at a time, and you just say what number you want from the rack, and it's constant for like 2-3 hours. They do these shows twice a week. Yeah. And that's where I've been getting most of the books. So, lately I've been pulling like a ton of books out of my collection to sell, but it's mostly modern stuff. So there's only a certain percentage of them that's going to sell. But yeah, I don't know what that means for them. And because of that, I don't know what that's going to mean for me, other than it's going to cost more because it's going to cost me more in shipping.
Well, I'm interested to see once the ban or it goes into effect for the flat rate boxes starting August 1st. It's going to be interesting to see what a bulk of buying comic books packaged looks like now. Is the seller going to sell it to you in a whole bunch of, like, if you, like, you're the normal shopping you go on there, you normally buy like 50 to 100 comic books, right? Depending on how many flat rate boxes you buy.
Yeah.
So how much? Let's see what the packaging is going to look like now when it comes to shipping 100
flat
comic
rate
books.
Box usually holds about 50 to 70 comics,
right,
in one flat rate box. So,
see, you get 10 Gemini mailers now.
Yeah, they would do the show the way I do my shows, where you can just stack your books, and then you buy them whenever you need to. But I don't think they're going to let you do that anymore when the box is only this big.
Exactly.
So you're going to pay. You get 2 comics. You're still going to pay the $7 and something instead of getting 20 comics and paying the $7 and something. So that's going to drive costs up too. So, hi Leia. And so it's just up in the air. Nobody knows. Are people gonna? If somebody still tries to do a bulk dollar show, are people even going to buy from them? Or are they going to be like, well, no, I'm not paying that much, because, I could, back when the between the tax and the shipping, it was usually about $10 more per box, spread out over 50 to 70 comics. That's not that much, but spread out over 20 comics, that's quite a bit.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see what that looks like when it does come out. Here, you want to see a cool Funko?
Yes, I do want to see a cool Funko.
So, you like Disney stuff, right? I got a couple of cool Disney Funkos for you. Pull them out. So, me and my daughter earlier, she's trying to move her Funkos, and so we went on eBay, take pictures of them, and kind of, figure out prices of them. This was my favorite one. Check this out. This is Disney Glows in the Dark Entertainment Earth limited exclusive Goofy, and he's got the skeleton. Like, remember the Karate Kids when they dressed up in the that skeleton costume? So it's the glow in the dark Goofy.
Oh yeah, that's cool. Nice.
Yeah, exclusive. So that was a
And
cool.
you
That's
said
my
you're
favorite
selling
one.
these, right?
Yeah,
Are these
there's
the
a whole
ones
lot
you're
of them I'm
selling?
selling. 170 for all 10 of them on the Facebook Marketplace. If you're in Phoenix, man, want to pick them up. And then here's another, the 50th anniversary Mickey Mouse. So this is the 50th anniversary gold Hawaiian shirt Mickey.
Okay.
That's cool. And then you got the this one's a little heavy one, a Captain Hook 65th anniversary.
That's neat.
Right. And then you got the Hot Topic exclusive. This one's kind of heavy too. The Maleficent Hot Top exclusive. And then I show you the Captain Hook.
You did.
Little Captain Hook action, man. Yeah.
Cool.
So those are the Disney ones.
Yeah, but we're not talking about us sending books. We know how to send books. We're talking about the Whatnot sellers sending books to us because they don't have any choice. If they're on Whatnot, they have to use Whatnot's shipping platform.
Yeah, so Whatnot's canceling the flat rate boxes at August 1st. And guys like me and Rob, what the first Whatnot hauls that I've ever did, like first haul videos I ever did, was a flat rate box haul where I bought 7 flat rate boxes like 3 years ago. They really started going heavy. I think they first introduced them like mainly like 3-4 years ago that I can remember, right? And I bought 7 flat rate boxes full of comic books. I think it was like $36, $40, but it came out to like 10 or 15 cents, somewhere in that range, a comic book. And it was insane. I remember I
you
did
could get them really super cheap back then. Now
yeah,
you can't.
for like
Everybody got wise, but
yeah,
But yeah, for
crazy.
a while you could get them so cheap it was ridiculous and good stuff.
Start them at $1 to start filling them up. That's where I got introduced to Justice League International. Remember I had that stack? That's the run of when I got introduced to Guy Gardner and Blue Beetle.
That's how I got all those those early Justice Leagues. Remember when I got all those early Justice Leagues? That was from a flat rate box.
Like the early, I mean, like the first 10 issues, right?
Yeah, the first like 50. I don't have all first 50, but they were in that range. And
insane.
Yeah, I mean they were about beat up, but who cares? It's early Justice League.
Yeah,
you I thought 40 cents instead of hundreds of dollars.
Now it's just fun opening up those flat rate boxes. Just a stack of comic books, man.
Yeah, because by the time you get them, you don't remember what the heck you got.
Yeah,
and you only see them for a second when they're filling the box anyway. So by the end by the time you buy it, you don't know what's in the box. You just like, what I would do is count how many books I actually wanted or how many I thought I could sell, and that would give me as $1. So it'd be like $1. A little bit later, $2, $3, and then I'd know if it was worth me buying the box or not.
Right, right.
And a lot of times you get it cheaper than that, until later. Then it went up. Hey, Jeff.
And I was doing the, what up, Jeff? What up, Ron? Surf? What I was doing is I was doing remember when I was just trying to get it for the cheapest as possible? Like, let's see if I could just get it for like $7, man, $7, $8. Like, that's my range for a medium. And that's what I would do. I would just sit there and just try to get it for like around, like at that time, a couple years ago, like 3 years ago, 2, 3, for like, man,
Yeah,
We would be
there was
there.
a couple
I'd be
times I got
texting
a
you.
box for $1. Right?
See, that's the
Because
goal, to try to get it
if
as
you
cheap
went
as.
on Gotham Thrift when they were doing their back then, they wouldn't advertise that they were going to do the flat rate box shows,
Yeah, they just
and they
pop
didn't
up.
do them all the time. They would just pop up and randomly do them.
Yes. Yeah.
And if you were there at the beginning before people realized they were live, the
You would
first
get
4
them
or 5
cheap.
boxes would go for $1 or $2.
Yeah, don't
And they
nitpick.
didn't
Just
know
put
what
your
they were
bid in.
doing yet, so they were putting good stuff in them instead of just throwing the bad stuff in the first boxes. After a while, they figured it out, and they would just put random stuff in the first few boxes because they
Right.
knew they weren't going to get a higher bid on them.
Right.
But yeah, for a while, you could really make out with some deals on there.
I remember the first time I purchased that 7 for that one show, and it was all in one show, 7 flat rate boxes in one show. And I remember when they got delivered to my front door, man, I came home and I took a picture of it. I had 7 friggin' boxes sitting here on my porch. I thought it was so cool. I was like, Dad, that's awesome. Stacked them up
Yeah,
here in the
it's crazy
kitchen
when
right
you go
here.
out and there's just a ton of boxes out there. It's like, what the heck? Did I order this much? But yeah, Ron, I packaged your comics up today, but because of the holiday, they won't get picked up till Monday. I know you didn't want them to arrive on the weekend, so if you'd rather I waited longer, let me know. He doesn't want to get them on the weekend because he's going to get in trouble with his wife.
I pulled the
No,
goal.
Joe had some kind of family thing tonight, so he couldn't. He had to cancel.
Oh man, that sucks. Yeah, well, I hope everything's all right.
Let's see, Jeff. You have enough. I could ship in a smaller box, but it's nowhere near a full box. You got like a little more than one bag when I bag them, but I have boxes that will fit that too. So if you want me to ship, I can. But currently, let's see, Quentin, Crazy Hungarian, Gary Woods, and Vilma I have to ship yet. Today, Easy Comic Reader, Daniel Castro, and I think Leia's box got shipped out.
Parallax said, my wife said your hoodlum comic friends better not be mailing you 12 boxes. I said, no, it's like 17 boxes.
Considering she wrote the check, I would think the more books you got, the happier she'd be. Because if you only got 1 or 2 books for $200, she'd be like, "What?"
Ron says, I'm running out of space here. I have 5 short boxes in the front room, and the wife wants the space back. LOL. You know what's crazy is the difference between me and Rob is I'm not trying to have, like, my goal is to have basically like 4 short boxes my whole life, and then 1 magazine box run of Love and Rockets, and then a miscellaneous magazine box. But Rob has a whole house full of comic books, and to each their own. I used to have a shit ton. I think the most I had at one time was 8 short boxes all in my living room. Right now I'm down to 2. So I like to keep it like around 4. Like that's my goal. I like, that's where I like the range. My collecting range is around 4. Is that weird? Am the only? Everybody's looking at me like I feel like everybody's looking at me like I'm weird.
It's different. Usually, usually comic book collectors are pretty addicted and they grab whatever they can. But
it is. No, yeah, exactly. It is. And it's going to get even more addictive tomorrow.
You're used to reading online and stuff too, so that makes a difference. I'm trying to stay away from a lot of the more modern stuff because I know I can just basically download it and have it that way. So.
Yeah, see, that's why, and I love the modern stuff. I love reading it too, but when you can get it for cheap, like these 2. So, guys, 2 days out of the year, my local comic book shop has the new comic book day wall for $1. So that's where I go and get a lot of major hauls twice a year, 4th of July and Black Friday. So that's why I'm not doing a show today and hanging out with Rob, because I'm just chilling and letting Rob do all the work. And tomorrow, me and my daughter are going to go and get in line early. I got a black short box, bought a brand new black short box, the Amazon ones, so the collapsible one. So
Mhm.
going to hopefully get at least half that filled up. That's the game plan. Get the bandana on, get out there. And $1 a book, man. Those are hard. Those are hard to stay away from when it's $1 a book, and it's like within the
Yeah.
last 6
And it's
months.
the brand new stuff. That's an awesome sale because they're basically losing money on every book they sell. Right?
Yeah, as long as
It
it
costs
sticks
them
out
more than
$5.99 or less.
$1.
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy. Yeah. So I kind of wait. I kind of hold off on the new stuff for at least up to June. You know, the month of June, I kind of hold off and not pick up any new comic book stuff because I know I'm going to get the exact same stuff in a month for $1. You know,
Yeah.
like 90% of
Yeah,
it.
that's true too. Any of their regulars would know to just wait, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
4th of
that's
July
yeah.
sales, man.
Well, I mean, a lot of times modern comics are just kind of a loss leader for shops anyway. They make their money off the other stuff. They don't make that much profit off the new books anyway. But to sell them for
Yeah, that's
$1 is just kind of crazy. Most
That's
books,
crazy.
after a month or 3 months, they mark them up and they put them in the back issue bins, right? So instead of it being a cover price, all of a sudden it's a $10 book or something 3 months later.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah, excited, man. Hey, do you remember the good old days, bro? Do you miss the good old days back when you used to go to the Comic Den sales? Remember when Comic Den used to have those house sales and used to show up, and those were
Yeah,
hey,
that was
how
fun.
many did how many it was long boxes that you bought, right? Not
Yeah.
short boxes. How many long boxes did you buy from the Comics Den? I like to reminisce with you about these videos. How many
I
was it
don't
again?
remember. The one
It was
time
like
it
at least
was,
3 or 4, right?
oh yeah, or more.
And did they give you one for free?
Oh yeah, that's why I got so many of them because they, the one day they gave me like for one time they gave me like 5 of them for free. They're just like, take another one, get them out of here.
Damn,
You know?
man.
And if
They
you're
don't.
in the Orlando area, Comics Den has instead of doing their house sales anymore, they do what they call community con. So
Okay.
they actually rent a hall and
Mhm.
sell booth space to people that want to sell books.
So that's how they do it. They don't do it out of their house at all
Yeah,
anymore. Then.
nah, it got too big. It was just way too crowded, too many people.
Yeah, I bet, man.
And
I was.
I think August 1st is the next one. I want to say August 1st.
Yeah. Are you trying to? Are you gonna plan to go? Maybe is it in the cards or?
Probably not. We'll see.
Right.
My mom's just way too delusional.
Yeah.
She is going to go into respite care this next week. Because Joe was supposed to come down here next week, but he's had to cancel that. But I need a break, so I'm still going to put her into the respite care for 5 days. And what they do is they take her and they put her basically in one of their nursing homes for 5 days, and then they bring her back to me just so I can have a break.
Oh wow! And that's going to happen around that.
Next week.
Oh, next week. Dang.
Yeah. So, and they'll do that for you up to once a month. But you have to plan ahead for it. They have to kind of know in advance that you're going to do it, and that would be basically too soon to do it again. So, so probably not. I won't be able to go there. But I know they're planning on giving away free comic books again at that show because they mentioned it the other day on one of their whatnot shows.
Yeah.
So.
Damn. Good day. The good
Yeah,
time, right?
I haven't been to. They've only had one of those so far, and I think, and I haven't been able to go to any of those. So every time he sees me on a show, he's like, "Cheap comic collector, how you doing? Haven't seen you in ages." Blah 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 blah. It's like, yeah, I
That's
can't
cool,
get
man.
out of the house. So
Yeah. Anytime you can walk away with a long box of comic books, man, that's a good day. To come home with a long box. I've never had a purchase of come home with a long box of comic books ever. Short boxes, yeah, But Madam gave me her collection. It was a couple of short boxes, but never like a long box of comic books. Man, that's
Right.
got to be a goal of mine. One of these, purchase a long box one day. One day it would happen. I haven't come across a yard sale or a deal yet. Like these deals, like I heard Swagda, what is $1 for whatever crazy ass deals that these guys get, like tatting them. I haven't come across one of those yet. So,
Right.
yeah.
Pentaxenstein 1 just sent $10. Says Happy 4th, everybody.
Oh, what to do, my guy? I'm way behind on the chat.
So thank you.
Surf Blue,
That's awesome.
Murica, Scotty Mac, what to do?
Normally on my sales shows we do a giveaway for super chats, but this isn't one of my sales shows, so this isn't actually my show. I'm just filling in. So
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
You know what? We'll do an extra giveaway tomorrow. Let me write a note down there. We're going to do a $10 giveaway tomorrow.
What else, Scotty Mac? There you go. So activate the $10 super chat for the Scotty Mac. Let's see. Scotty Mac, $10. Happy 4th, everyone. Yes. Happy 4th of July, everyone. Sorry I was behind in the chat. Murica, nice. Same to you. Nice, Pentax, Scotty Mac. How do you say it? You say it so good. Say it again, Rob.
Pentaxenstein?
Damn, dude. Why is this so easy for you? And it's so hard for me to say. Pentaxenstein. Damn, bro. You made it seem so easy. God damn. Why can't I do it? Talk about the good old days. Surf Blue says, I got Mustard Ingles brand 2 for 50 cents. Ron says, I used to go to a local comic shop and buy used comics.
Mustard. What?
Right? Scotty says, well, you got to put up with a razor. Yeah, he sure does. It's me and tonight. Triple
I showed everybody your trading card earlier.
Oh, did you print it out? Oh, dude, that's dope. Look at it.
Yeah.
GBK, guys. There's my Razor Ranting Comics. Oh, that's awesome, bro. You got to get one for everybody.
We were talking about making ones for this show, so I did those as well.
There's Joe.
You got me. That mouth looks pretty good.
Yeah, yours really white. Oh, Easy looks good. I like his skulls on his shirt, bro.
And Quentin Collins.
Quentin Collins looks like a Bobby from fucking King of the Hill.
Swagda.
He came in good.
Have you seen this guy? I mean, has anybody seen this guy? We might have to put his name on a milk carton again.
He's probably shopping for comic books, man.
And comic book collecting quests. Yes. Josh,
yes, I remember Josh.
And
we hung out once.
That's the only ones I did.
Nice.
I want to make some more, but I wanted to see how they were going to turn out. And I was able to tell it to make the same frame for each one, so they're all uniform. So that was cool.
Yeah, so you got the Garbage Pail Kid banner. That's dope.
Yeah. Well, for us, it's live from YouTube because I wanted to do ones for the show. So, yeah.
It's so cool, bro.
YouTube star down in the corner, and that's how it came out when I did Joe's, and then I just changed it to say I added the person's face as a second prompt, and then told it to keep the same like framework for the card, and it made it so it made them all the same. That was pretty cool.
That's so cool, man. It came out good, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, the music video came out good. Rob made a music video for me. Well, I had a music made was from C7 and Go. I sent it to Rob, and Rob put together a cool ass a video to go with the music. So if you guys watch the channel, Razor Comics late night, Friday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern, the intro will be Rob's and C7 Go. It's like 2-minute, like a music video. It's amazing, man. It's like really good, really well done. So can't wait to share it, man. Thanks.
You want to play it on here, or should we wait for your show?
Yo, you got it right now? Yeah, load it up, bro.
It's in my files.
Load it up, man. Let's do it.
Find it.
Exclusive. And then after this, I got to get going. We're gonna get dinner. I got to get prepared for tomorrow. Heat up our tacos. Ready for tacos? So what we did is check this out, guys. We got Jack in the Box tacos, right? So we're gonna munch on some Jack in the Box tacos, and I'm gonna cook some Al Pastor. Okay, and I got nacho Doritos, and I'm gonna put the Al Pastor on top of Doritos with some nacho cheese and sour cream, and boom, dinner.
Nice.
Yeah, right.
Hey,
Boom.
synthetic. All right, so
Oh, we got
here's
AI?
Ray's new intro. He asked me to. He sent me this song that somebody did for
Check this
him and
out.
wanted
Yeah,
me to
AI.
make
I
a
think I
video
sent it
out
to
of it.
you too,
So
AI. But yeah,
it's different than what I usually do because it's a rap song. But here you go.
Yeah. It's Razor's Comics. Simone Nessa. Live from the PHX. Cutting through the drama with the truth. No flex. Check it. Razors in the building, fresh to the scene. Call you gurus cause your knowledge is clean. From the valley of the sun, there's a heat in the veins. Talking comic book drama, breaking down the game. Ceasefire Sunday, we squashing the beef. No variant wars, just deals on the cheap. I'm looking for the grails, digging through the stacks. If the cover's sick, you know I'm buying that. Razors, comics, Phoenix where we at. Sunday ceasefire, lay that hate down flat. Sick covers, man, that's the motto we keep. Gurus in the chat, knowledge runs deep. Alright, gurus, let me tell you straight. New to the game, but I'm learning the rates. EGC brought key books on deck. Flipping through the bins, respect what you collect. Drama in the shops, drama on the feed. Razor slice it up, that's what the people need. From amazing Spidey to the bad out of hell. If it's heat on the cover, you know I'll buy and sell. Yeah, Sunday, we call a ceasefire. No hating, no baiting, just deals and fire. This is Razor's Comics, and I'm just a messenger. Razor's Comics. Live from the PHX. Ceasefire Sunday. Gurus, what's next? Sick covers, man. You know the motto. Razor's Comics. Simone, let's go.
It's all AI, of course. I didn't have anything to do with it other than say, here's a song. Make a video. So
you make a video. Exactly. See, AI, synthetic panels. You're not the only one I do it to. I do it to Rob too, man. I just here, man. Here's the song, man. Just make it. Can you make it happen for me? that's beautiful, man. Great. Thank you, man. It's amazing how far AI has come, man. It
did a pretty good job. Yeah, I mean, we were nitpicking it last night, like as you know, but because you got the magic floating box in the one scene, and when you're putting that box on the shelf, it suddenly becomes two boxes, and so there's some weird stuff in there, but
fun,
it was pretty
man.
cool. It was because I do songs all the time, so I would, I once in a while I'll do a song that I'll be like, this is so cool. If I had the balls to like learn the words and do the dance and just kind of lip sync it in the garage or something, right? But of course I would never do that. But with AI, now I know how to do it. It would cost money because it did cost money to do that, but because it's such an elaborate production, it's not just a 10-second thing. But
yeah, unfortunately, my short boxes, they don't just duplicate. Unfortunately, I would love that to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I sent synthetic panels. I sent it to you as well, man. I think I did. If not, let me know, and I will. Maybe you could come up with something cool, and we can put them together. And I think I'm trying to do something too on Opius. I think on the desktop version. So yeah, let's see if we can kind of put them all together and see what they all look like. But that was really good. It looks like I was rapping and like it was me doing the song, man. But one thing I was telling Rob
you need to get out and get some sun so you match the video more.
And another thing I was telling Rob is that a dead giveaway, guys, that it's AI. is when you see me on my knees like that, bending down with no problems and smiling, going through, that's completely fake. There's no way I'm gonna be able to get down on my knees like that when I'm looking through comic books. Oh man, good stuff. All right, brother, I'm gonna get going. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with me and Rob tonight. It was been fun. Thank you. Enjoy your 4th of July. Drink plenty of brewskis, have hot dogs and hamburgers, and spend time with your family. Appreciate you. Thanks, Rob, for having me. And I will see you guys later. And until next time,
You gonna call
check
me
you
tomorrow?
later. See you tomorrow. Yeah.
Call
All
me
right, I'm
tomorrow.
out of here, bro. Thanks, Rob.
All right. Thanks, Ray. All right, Razor Comics. Check out his channel. It's not for everybody, but it's fun when he's just showing comics. When he's ranting, it's kind of, some people like it, some people don't. But Razor's a good guy. Razor Comics is his channel. Razor. All right. Yeah, I went through all the comics. I don't really have anything else to do. And surprisingly, nobody else has showed up for me. So, that's about all I got. I could create a song real quick. You want me to create a song? Hold on. Let's see what we can do here. Let me bring up my song program. We'll tell it we need a rap song about cheap comic collector collecting comics. See what it does. Rap song about cheap comic collector collecting comic books. And go. Wants to know if I'm human or not. It's always weird to me when an AI channel wants to know if I'm human. Name of the song is Dollar Bin King, and I gotta wait for it to finish all the little details of it before I can download it so I can play it for you. I should do a claim sale right now. Good. Actually, since nobody else is here, I could do a claim sale. I didn't have a pop-up sale this week because I didn't have time to film one. It is still adding details. Usually it's faster than this, but usually I'm playing other songs while I'm listening to it. I just let it keeps all my songs on the website, the program that I use it for. So I just go on here and start playing them as my background music. But I can't anymore because I wouldn't be able to hear my mom yell for me. My mom won't use the button anymore to do the door chime to call me. She doesn't remember and she just yells. So I have a hard time playing music anymore because I won't be able to hear her. Well, I try to do something for everybody's birthday when I know it's their birthday. And of course, I did that little thing for Surf last week, and he actually requested that particular idea. So that was good because I didn't really have any clue that it was a birthday until he told me. Yeah, she yells Rob or Joe, sometimes Linda. Those are my siblings' names. Sometimes she calls for her mom. It just is, as long as she's screaming, I'll go look, see what's going on. But yeah, we had the one we did for Gary last year. I actually saved that one because the song was so cool. So, all right, here it is. Let me download this song. We'll see what it is. You guys wanted a rap song. So. I have not heard this. I cannot vouch for how good it will be or not. Stop media share. Start. No, that's the wrong one. I wonder what happened to my multiple scenes thing where I could put different people on the camera at the same time. That bothers me. If that's going to be missing, I won't be able to do this type of a show on here. Well, that's weird. The song is not showing up. Maybe it won't let me play just a song. I gotta have a video. All right, I can add it to the music section, I think. It actually gives me two versions of any song that I create. So this is the first version. And the first one usually is the better of the two. So, I don't know. Hope Disney copyrighted it. All right. Yeah, we're going to play it, see what this is.
Dollar Bing King. A Dollar Bing King. Yeah. Look. Hey. Hey. I hit the shop on Tuesday with $5 in my jeans. Thumb through the back issue boxes like treasure and ripped seams. Old X-Men beat up covers, tape on the spine still fly. I don't need the shiny slab, I need the story alive. Yeah, short stack, long hunt, I read it then I stash it. One man's junk in the milk crate, my whole night in the plastic. Warm pages, big dreams, crease marks, I don't mind if the price tag's kind. I'm the first one in line. Yeah, call it luck, call it skill. I know the bend better than the hill. If it's cheap, I'm on it fast. That quarter pound don't stay in the glass. Dollar Bing King.
That's me, that's me.
Dollar Bing King.
I buy it cheap.
Dollar Bing King.
Don't need no change.
The box full of worlds with my name in the ring. Dollar Bing King.
Dollar Bing King. Dollar Bing King.
Dollar Bing King.
Dollar Bing King.
Yeah. Hey. I got keys in the shoebox and old cards in the drawer. 3 long boxes by the bed, plus 2 more on the floor. Issue 42 with the corner Judah. Still got that first look. Still got that big shot. I trade a smile for a skill. I stretch a bill till it sings. Won't pay top shelf money for a book with bent rings. If the covers have gone, I still see the fight. Cheap comic collector, I'll be chasing that light. Call it luck, call it skill. I know the bend better than the hill. If it's cheap, I'm on it fast. That quarter pile don't stay in the glass. Dollar Bean King.
That's me, that's me.
Dollar Bean King.
I buy it cheap.
Dollar Bean King.
Don't need no change.
Just a box full of worlds with my name in the ring. Dollar Bean King. Dollar Bean King. Dollar Bean King. Dollar Bean King. When the rent gets loud, I don't fold, I grin. Cause a dollar and a dream can still pull me in. One more flip, one more fine. Same old cover, brand new shine. Dollar Bean King.
That's me, that's me.
Dollar Bean King.
I buy it cheap.
Dollar Bean King.
Don't need no change.
Just a box full of worlds with my name in the ring. Dollar Bean King. Dollar Bean King.
All right. Well, rap's not really my thing, but oh yeah, it's fast. It is really fast. That's why a while back, I tried doing a show where if people wanted me to make a song about something, we'd just go ahead and do it. But nobody, really nobody took advantage of it. Nobody was showing up. So I did. I don't know if I was playing with it yesterday and when I did, but I did one about Bilbo. See if I can download that one for you and play it real quick. Yeah, I thought this one came out pretty cool. It's kind of a folk song style to it.
Bilbo Baggins at the gate, pocket hand and paper plate. Tea still warm and bagging light, but the road went calling that night. A map tucked down in a coat, a ring hidden close, he'd never note. He locked the door with a steady hand and stepped away from the Shire land. Oh, the green hills fell behind, and the fear and wonder twined. He was small, but he was true, and the wild kept pulling through. Bilbo Baggins, off he goes, under hills and through the stones. Bilbo Baggins, brave and slow, finding more than he would know. Bilbo. Goblin drums in the dark below, cold caves deep where no flowers grow. A riddle sharp in a candle glow, one wrong word and the shadows know. Then a gold ring on a cold stone floor, and a path that opened a little more. He kept his nerve with a hobbit grin, and the mountain listened in. Oh, the echo in the cave taught him how to move and brave. When the world got hard and steep, he learned secrets it would keep. Bilbo Baggins, off he goes, under hills and through the stones. Bilbo Baggins, brave and slow, finding more than he would know. Bilbo. a jeweled hall, gold piled high like a fevered wall. He stood so small against that flame, still he spoke and won his name. Back home where the kettle sings, he's got stories and sharper things. A quiet heart, a road-weary glow, and one good tale to make you go. Bilbo Baggins, off he goes, under hills and through the snow. Bilbo Baggins, brave and slow, finding more than he would know. Bilbo Baggins, home again, not the same as he was there. Bilbo,
So yeah, that turned out pretty good. I thought that was cool, and yeah, the Nimoy song actually inspired me to do that one because it had popped up in my YouTube feed, and yeah, I'd seen it before, so I didn't watch it, but that made me think of trying to do a song based on the Hobbits or something, and so yeah, it did pretty cool. All right, so I got pretty much nothing else tonight. So thanks, everybody. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for showing up for my almost one-man little show. Thanks to Razor Comics for stopping by. And it's the last time I volunteer for anything. Have a great night, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow.